Okay, so welcome to the Armory. I guess it's obvious that I'm a bit of a history buff, you might say. I find that the Northmen, this is the pre-Vikings, but everybody picks about this word Viking, but any of the Northmen who were fighting for or against the Romans around 500, 700 AD, they started to develop helmets like this. And, they're kind of fierce, kind of mean. So I do find that I like costumes. Costumes are part of archery. I have some Korean friends, for instance, who wear their costumes. Turkish archers who wear costumes, and I call it going era. It's kind of fun, my ancestors were Northern Europeans, and so I kind of like Viking or Anglo-Saxon or Germanic type peoples, the Franks, Frisians, all those kinds of guys, the Danes. As long as it's not taken too serious, it's all fun, So anyhow, that's something that I've noticed. Now, I find that there's a guy named Red Dragon, and I was looking at Red Dragon's site a while ago, and he has a lot of really neat ancient and medieval paintings. You'll see lots of warriors in different styles from, Africa and Europe and Asia and just everywhere. So it's a pretty good channel. Anyhow, myself liking medieval stuff, I was looking at one of his paintings, and or medieval painting, and the archers were carrying their arrows just in their belt, and it's very convenient. So anyhow, what I did was I had an old quiver that was broken, and I took it and I cut it, and I took an old belt from Walmart, and I simply stitched the quiver inside. Now it works very well because the belt pulls it against my side. So it's just like a quiver on the back that's floppy. It will hold the arrows in. But if you've got a tube-like quiver on your back, forget it. They're falling all over the place. So so anyhow, this collapses and holds it. I like this. I'm not too crazy about back quivers, to tell you the truth. I don't know what's behind me. I really do like side quivers, but they're heavy and pulling your pants down. So I had developed one that just hung off my shoulder, and I like that, but I like this most of all the quivers I've ever had. So again, cut a piece of quiver, sew it on. I'll just show you how it works. I'll go over here so you can see it. So anyhow, it simply goes on like a belt. And I usually carry 6 arrows. This is 6 arrows, but I have 10 arrows, and I definitely can put them in here, no problem. So anyhow, the arrows simply slide in. Now the thing is, if you're using a belt quiver, there's nothing to hold them. I was trying it, and if I bent over the odd time, one arrow would fall out. They were moving around a little bit. It works pretty good. But by making a little case like this to hold them exactly at the same length works much, much better. Okay, so this is the best quiver I ever had in my life. For instance, I can see my arrows. I can grab my arrows. They're right here. They do not fall out. I can sit down and ride a horse or whatever, Bop, bop, bop. They're not falling out. So that's really good. I do really like this. Also, look, it looks cool, right? It's like being a turkey with your feathers up. Like it kind of the cock of the walk. Okay, so it's neat. Now, The thing I like about it is it's convenient, it's easy to use, very easy. All I have to do is reach down, they never fall out, bop, 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 bop. And by the way, shooting an air bow is a lot quicker than shooting a real bow. But you can see how convenient that is. They're just right there, they don't fall out. Beautiful quiver. So I'm suggesting that if you're into getting an old belt from Walmart and an old quiver and just cutting it and sewing it together, it fits really good, and best quiver I ever had. Anyhow, you guys go have some fun and keep on shooting those longbows and take care. Bye now.